A small college with big opportunities. At Wilmington College, a degree in agriculture means a career in agriculture. Call us or go to wilmington.edu to schedule a visit. We hope to see you soon.
The Stars Over America competition, always a highlight at the National FFA Convention and Expo. We're here at the 89th National FFA Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana. This coverage being brought to you by Wilmington College. Now joining us, we talked about Star Over America. It's your Star Farmer Finalist from Ohio. That's Evan Schaefer, Miami Trace FFA chapter. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now let's talk about your project specifically. What has gotten you this far in the Star Farmer competition, one of the hardest competitions in FFA?
Well, my grandfather really got my start. Me and my two cousins, we started sweet corn business when I was just 9 years old, and that's what really got my feet wet in the world of agriculture. My freshman year, I rented 7 acres from my father to put in corn and soybeans, and my senior year, I grew to 513 acres when I got an offer from a neighbor, which has now grown to 695 acres of corn, soybeans, and wheat in a rotation.
And involved every day on the farm?
Yes, sir. Work full-time every day.
What have been some challenges specifically in agriculture for you these past few years, especially working towards Star Farmer?
Well, financing was the biggest challenge, especially for a 17-year-old. Banks like to laugh at a 17-year-old when you come in for a loan, especially the size I was needing. So financing was the biggest thing, and finding ground to rent was also a big challenge, and I was very fortunate to find that my senior year to rent some ground.
And very impressive everything that you've said so far. Where do you see yourself going in the future with your farming operation and really taking what you've learned through the Star Farmer competition, taking it forward? Do you plan on expanding from here?
Yeah, I hope to continue to grow my operation, not only in acres, but also improving upon the land that I'm already farming with bigger yields and better marketing practices. I hope to grow my operation for my children and for generations to come to operate.
And Evan, you talked about a lot of impressive other people as finalists for the National Star Farmer Award. What do you think that maybe you're bringing to the table that sets yourself apart from those other kids out there?
There was a lot of nice guys I met today. They had some really impressive projects. But I think I see myself as more of an innovator, doing the research and trying to better myself, not only expanding acreage, but bettering the acres I'm farming. And I think that's what sets me apart.
Evan, I could talk to you all day about all kinds of things. Very interesting what you're doing. Talking about innovation specifically, what exactly are some things that you see innovating here on your farm in the near future, down the road, things that might be changing in agriculture?
Well, of course, the electronic technology with GPS and mapping and guidance and data management, that's going to be a continuing factor in agriculture. But with the growth of biologicals in the agriculture spectrum, I think that that's an untapped resource we have that's going to be just exploding over the next few years that I need to stay on top of.
And have you furthered education after high school?
Yes, sir. I will be receiving my associate's degree in business management from Southern State.
Very good. And for those that are wanting to probably follow in those extremely successful footsteps that you've laid out before them, what would you say to those FFA members that are looking and saying, hey, this is a really impressive guy, really impressive operation that he's been taking on and growing? What would you say to encourage them to do it themselves?
Well, the farmers that have been, follow the farmers that have been doing it for years. They've made mistakes, and they can talk to you and save you from making those same mistakes. I know that I talked to my father and my grandfather a lot, and they saved me from making a lot of dumb mistakes that's got me to where I am today.
A lot of lessons learned, not only in the blue corduroy, but out on the farm through Star Farmer. That's one of your National Star Farmer finalists, the one from Ohio here, Evan Schaefer, Miami Trace FFA chapter at the 89th National FFA Convention. I'm Penhorwood.